Hi, my name is Dennis and welcome to the Pile of Opportunity, my little YouTube channel where I show how I deal with my problem and hopefully paint more than I buy. This is the final quarter of 2025. Let's jump right in and see how I did. Starting off with a confession. Last quarter, I really pushed myself to paint more than I bought, and I kind of burnt out. So this quarter, I painted something for the little ghostly challenge on our community Discord. And a model while I was visiting a friend. And that's it. 2 models. That's not a lot compared to how many models I usually paint in a quarter. So, not the best results. Before we get to the segment where I show you what I bought, I wanted to talk about gifts, because December is also known as the month of giving. Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, and I got some cool stuff. And I'm gonna start off with a really cool drawing that my mum made for me. And she is so talented, and she hates it when I show stuff that she makes because she thinks it's never good enough. But I think it's pretty damn awesome. So, suck it, Mum. I love it. I also got a fancy Artis Opus Series D dry brush set from 2 of my friends, and I'm really excited to try this out. I got the new Squidmar wet palette, which is gorgeous. So I'm very happy that I can add this to the collection of Squidmar merch. Then for Christmas, my mum and my dad got me warhammer because they know me so well. I got a box of Old World Chaos Warriors and a box of Old World Gores. I'm really excited because they come with transfer sheets, and I'm excited to put those transfers on banners and see how much better they look than my interesting freehands that I usually put on. So those don't count towards what I buy, but they do count towards the pile. We'll get to the end results of the pile in a bit. Now, as you know, I painted 2 miniatures. I guess I might have bought more. One of my friends in the local community was selling their sealed box of Speed Freaks. And I've been excited to play this game ever since it was released, but I've never managed to get my hands on a box. And he made me an offer I couldn't resist, so now I am the proud owner of 9 extra miniatures. That's not too bad, right? 9? Maybe. It's all vehicles though, so you know, maybe it is bad. But anyway, I'm real excited to at least assemble these and play the game, and hopefully paint them at some point. The other big thing that happened this quarter, obviously because I bet all of you bought it, is Warhammer Quest Darkwater, which I think is amazing. It contains a whopping 49 miniatures, and some of them are the new Pestigors, which is kind of cool because I have all the metal ones, so felt like I should get the plastic ones too. Comes with a whole bunch of cool Nurgle models, and obviously the heroes. And I love the heroes so much that I actually picked up, I think I put it in the box, an extra sprue of hero models. One of my friends was splitting the box and he had the hero models up for sale, and I thought, you know what? I'm gonna buy those, do a bunch of head swaps, and stick them in my undead army. And I think that'll be really, really, really cool. if I ever get around to painting it. But let's not dwell on such dark thoughts. I think 2 miniatures painted, 2 boxes of miniatures bought. I don't need to do any math on this. Clearly, this quarter was not a success when it comes to painting more than I buy. How did it go for the other months, or the other quarters this year? So we had quarter 1, and I believe barely scraped the barrel on getting 1 or 2 miniatures more painted than I bought. Then quarter 2, I absolutely failed miserably. I did like half of the models that I bought. I think it was like 30 or 40 extra models. Quarter 3, really pushed myself. Managed to paint a couple more extra models than I bought. And then quarter 4 was an absolute wipeout. So we can safely say that 2025, looking at the whole of the year, was not a success. Aside from the 2 boxes you just saw me grab, point out, I think I got Skaven Tide, I definitely got the Soulblight Gravelords, I got all of the Grand Cathay, so that's a whole bunch of armies that I bought, and I painted nothing of those really cool new sets. So we'll see what happens in 2026, because this is also a little bit of accountability, trying to force me not to buy everything that I see and think is cool. Wish me luck in the comments, and I will see you in the next one.